The moment that I sort of saw my life change a little, well not change, but sort of all these opportunities be presented to me was obviously after the Big Bash final that night, scoring 100. So honestly, since then, I've barely been home. It's been so full on, sort of cricket.
Mitch, this is my first opportunity to sit down with you and have a conversation. I personally want to know a lot about you, and through this conversation, I believe a lot of fans who are wanting to know about you will get to know a few things.
Hope so.
I just want to start with something really basic. First time playing in the USA. How's been your experience so far?
I've loved the experience. I've loved the fact that outside of cricket, I've got to experience so many different life experiences. It's not a place I'd ever thought I'd come to play cricket. It's more a place I thought I'd come to see the sights and holiday, I guess. So to be able to tick off the experience of playing cricket over here and against some of the best players in the world, and also life experiences of seeing some cool landmarks. I've loved my time here.
I personally loved roaming around in San Francisco, getting some time in Florida, even though it was hectic. What was your standout place so far?
I think probably the coolest experience was actually here in Dallas, going to Fort Worth and seeing a rodeo. I've seen that stuff in movies, all that country sort of tumbleweed rolling down the road and that sort of stuff, but to see it in person and actually be real, it wasn't a show. It was class. I loved it. The rodeo was good fun. I also loved in San Fran going to the Golden Gate Bridge. That was another cool experience. Just things that in Australia you see on TV or you see in movies and stuff, but yeah, to actually get to do it in person was something pretty cool.
Yeah. And from whatever I observed, you're a person who likes to go out, explore different food, cultures, coffee. You and Bella take a lot of pictures. You've been to a few stadiums. Overall, it's been best of both worlds for us, right? Like, we get to see the cricket and you get to play the cricket, and then you get to see so many different places. So this seems like MLC is a great opportunity to do both the things. Yeah,
definitely. Comp's been amazing for that. Each day is exciting because I guess we wake up and we're like, we obviously have breakfast at the hotel, and then it gets to the afternoon, we're like, what are we going to do for dinner? Have a look on TikTok or Google, whatever, best dinners in Dallas, and scroll through and pick out what we think's the best. And similarly in the morning when we're trying to find a coffee place, we'll do something like that, which is really, it fills the days in when, as a cricketer, you obviously exert yourself playing the game, and then the next day you kind of want to chill a little bit. They're great ways, I find, to sort of get away from the game and keep myself occupied. So yeah, Bella and I love doing that. It's a big part of our day, and it's been a big part of this trip, finding where to eat and have coffee.
Yeah, and the trails are beautiful too, like the Katy Trail in particular.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people going there.
Yeah, we did that a few mornings. It's a bit disappointing. We only started doing that the second trip to Dallas, so if we clocked onto that a little bit earlier, it would have been nice to do it on the first trip. But no, it was very cool. We did one in the morning and one at night time, so we loved it.
Wow. Now just want to talk a bit about cricket. Last couple of years, and particularly last 12 months, have been great for you, and you have a promising future. Did you get time to just take a pause and look back upon how wild things have been for you?
It's honestly been so full on since, I guess, the moment that I sort of saw my life change a little, well not change, but sort of all these opportunities be presented to me was obviously after the Big Bash final that night, scoring 100. So honestly, since then, I've barely been home. It's been so full on, sort of cricket. South Africa straight after that, and then a bit more Shield cricket into Pakistan, India, and now here. So not really. I haven't really had time to reflect. It's all sort of happened really fast. But I guess you do get little moments that you sit back and go, that's pretty cool. Or you just get little reminders, like you just might be scrolling Instagram or Facebook and see something pop up. It's like, yeah, it's pretty cool that I've got to experience that. So it's changed and it's moved fast, but I wouldn't have it any other way. It's sort of how I like to live, sort of, everything just sort of taking control and taking care of itself. And all I can really do is just try and relax and keep it simple and just go with the flow.
True. And the first time I really got to know about you was when the story went viral, a picture of you in the stands and then you winning that final. Can you talk a little bit about it, even though you have done it before, but maybe to the new audience, they would love to hear this story.
Yeah, so I believe it was probably the week leading up to the final where cricket.com.au or Cricket Australia, whoever it was, released the article, and there's a photo of George Bailey hitting a six or something, winning the game, and it's like him celebrating, and then on the hill at Blundstone Arena, at Ninja Stadium, all the fans are there, and you see this little chubby kid with the purple shirt on, and that's me, and that's actually there's a big concrete wall at Ninja Stadium that has that picture on it, and yeah, funnily enough, like one of my mates recognised that was me on there, and yeah, every time we've walked past it, someone has to point it out, which is quite funny. But yeah, we did a little story on that, just with the Hurricanes media team leading up to the final, and yeah, like this, I explained what it was, and yeah, I mean, it sort of went viral after the final when I got 100. But I loved supporting the Hurricanes as a young kid, and then sort of a dream come true to get the first silverware in Tassie.
Yeah, I was just thinking how surreal it feels, right? Because there are a lot of kids now who come wearing those jerseys, cheering for their teams, aspiring cricketers. I mean, it gives a new lease of hope to those people, right? Like, we can do it too.
Yeah, I guess I don't really think of it like that, but I guess it's nice to sort of have that sort of story, and hopefully people can think like that, and yeah, I guess hopefully it can, for the young sort of generation of, especially for me, young Tasmanian cricketers and Hobart cricketers, hopefully it inspires them to want to be the next generation of Hurricane and Tassie cricketers. So yeah, I guess it's cool when I think about it like that, but I don't often look at myself or think of myself as someone that people look up to. So yeah, I guess it's cool when you say it like that.
And talking about inspiration, I mean, that word, I can really relate it to one man, that's Ricky Ponting. All of us, right, from our media team, everyone looks up to him because the way he makes all of us feel included and be part of one team. And I've told this to him multiple times, that when I'm around you, I don't feel like there's a cricket legend around me. I feel there's just another friend of mine. Mm-hmm. And that's his greatness, right? How's been your experience working with him so far?
Yeah, it's been very good. It's only sort of new. I mean, the first time we did anything together cricket-wise was at Punjab, when I went over there for the back end of the IPL, and that was great. It was only short and sweet there, but I knew we had this coming up where he was head coach, and I was hoping that I'd play a big role in this team. So I knew that was going to be a good opportunity, and yeah, just like you said, the way he speaks and the way he can sort of motivate each individual in his sort of team speech is amazing. Like, we speak about it without him around, the boys, about how he can sort of rev everyone up in their own individual ways, and even leading into this final, how he gets everyone sort of motivated to do well, and also keep it simple. It's just, yeah, it's quite amazing, and there's no secret as to why he's such a legend. Yeah, he just knows how to get things done.
And we have been seeing both of you work a lot in the nets. Like, there have been a lot of conversations between you, the throwdowns. So what do you mostly talk about? Like, anything to do with technique, anything else, the mindset?
Yeah, so I've got a little routine that I like to get myself into when I'm in these sort of tournaments, and I've got this sort of feeling that I'm chasing when I'm having those sort of hits. And he, as a coach, firstly services, so throws and whatnot, and then yeah, if I'm sort of struggling to find the feeling or timing or rhythm or whatever, he'll have little points that help me get to find that. And yeah, he's been great with that. He sort of puts his little spins on it as well, which helps me improve, I guess, in those times. But when you're in tournaments like this, it's not so much about training to get better. It's sort of about training to be ready to play and ready to be your best. So yeah, I think that's what he's great at, is knowing what I need to go out there and perform. And he fills me with confidence when we have those sort of net sessions.
Lovely. And your hard work has kind of come good in this tournament. You've been having a good time, right?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, it's been nice to sort of contribute to such a good team with such good players. I was a little bit nervous coming in because we had such a good list. I was like, well, maybe like, these big dogs are going to do a lot of the heavy lifting, but to get away to a pretty good start and then, keep my spot in the team and feel like I'm playing a big role is, I'm really happy with how it's gone and can't wait to come back next year, hopefully.
And you seem to be enjoying your bowling a lot too, right? Because 300 plus runs, about 13-14 wickets so far. I've lost the count though. So you enjoying your bowling too?
Yeah, the bowling's been really good. It's probably unfortunate that we've had so many injuries, obviously, but I guess when one person goes out, an opportunity comes for another person. So I think the opportunity of me bowling has come from our big players getting injured, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, the opportunity's been great. Usually I've played in teams where I'm just sort of there to an over or two here and there maybe, but to have a big role in this team's been great. And I sometimes in the field 20 overs, it's a little bit like, all right, all I'm thinking about is batting. But when I've got bowling and batting to think about, it sort of evens itself out, and I can just sort of switch on for each, which is great.
Also, it gives you a chance for redemption if you get out early, right?
Yeah, well, you saw that game a couple of weeks ago where I got a golden duck and then 5 wickets. So that's the other good part about it, I guess.
Amazing. Mitch, tell me what else has been happening in life beyond cricket? Like, what do you do when you're not going out to see places, not going out to explore restaurants? What do you do when you're sitting idle in your room?
That's a good question. I don't feel like I have much time to do that, especially here in America where we just want to see everything. But I mean, coming from Pakistan and India to here, I can see a VR behind you. I've played a lot of VR in that time. I like watching movies, like watching YouTube, a lot of YouTube golf actually I'm into at the moment, so watching golf on YouTube. Also playing golf, I really enjoy that. But yeah, I mean, a lot of my days are filled with, like I've said, going out for coffee and socialising. So I don't like to spend too much time in the room, which you've probably got the gist of. But
so there's one thing which really stands out about all the Ricky Ponting teams is the culture he builds, right? And that culture helps everyone get the best out of them. And a lot of such work usually goes unnoticed because a lot of work goes behind the scenes, whether it's planning of the game or taking care of the players. How do we build a perfect atmosphere where everyone thrives? What have you observed so far?
I think you hit the nail on the head before when you said everyone feels like a mate and a friend as opposed to sort of a colleague, I guess. I think there's no secret that he gets good people involved in the team, whether it be players or outside support staff, whatever that might be. But specifically, I think in this team with Washington, the owner, so Sanjay, the way he sort of put on this tournament for everyone, including families and everyone involved, it's been amazing, and I haven't experienced anything like it. So, obviously Ricky gets the players and the support staff involved, but the way Sanjay's operated this team's been second to none as well.
And just the last thoughts, what's for you next now after the MLC? Like, you're going on the tour, you'll be representing Australia. A proud feeling for you? Yeah,
definitely. So the West Indies is next to 5-match T20 series, which hopefully I play, obviously in the squad, but we'll take it as it comes if I play. Really excited for that, to have an opportunity to represent my country is something that I've dreamed of for a long time. So really exciting, and hopefully just the start of a lot of games for Australia, and following that, I think it's back to an Australian summer, so doing my best to win games for Tassie and the Hurricanes, and whatever happens after that, we'll take it as it comes, but all really exciting stuff.
We'll all be rooting for you, and big thanks. Thank you for doing this, and we'll see you next year.
Thank you very much. Sounds good.